What is up, guys? Today we are filming a new video. We're gonna talk about all the soft plastics I have, all my not my hard plastics, my baits, and then my hooks. We'll also be going over the rods that I have over there in the corner, if you don't see that. Alright, let's get into it, guys. So, first, right off the bat, what I was holding, Googan baits. These are the Bandito bugs. They are sprayed lettuce. These are like, you would put this on the back of a jig. Usually, you'd put it on right here. Like, they're kind of like, I wouldn't say they're more trailers than any. Some might say they're structure bugs. That one's broken. So you pinch this down. You pinch the go down. Okay. I'll move it to the side. But you put this down, like right down the middle of where you want it to go. And then you'll slide it until it curves, which I didn't do. Alright, let me retry this. Pinch the weed thing down. I'm going to slide it up. You won't be able to see it. It's bending. You'll push it in. And there we go. So that's what it kind of looks like on a trailer. It's a pretty nice. It's got big presence because it's got, let's see, 6 hooks, 3 on each side. Sprayed lettuce color. Very, very interesting color. Yeah, that's the Googan Bandito bait. Our next bait, push that over the side, are these. These are more trailer craws, more trailer craws. These are red. They have a big presence too. Not as big as the Bandito bug, I'd say, but the claws are pretty big. So it's a lot smaller of trailer for these for jigs or whatever you put a trailer on. This is what it looks like with it on the trailer. I mean, it looks pretty nice. Me personally. And then we're gonna go into another bug. Not a bug, a structure bug. Oh, sorry guys. This isn't even open yet. There we go. Just opened up these baits from X-Bait. Come on. Alright, there we go. So, these are what it looks like out the package. It's pretty nice. It's like an average, like, structure bug, which you'd get off of, like, at Meyer or something. Just something to start out with. And then, do the same process with this. Doing the same process with this, wrapping it around. Usually, I'd take a couple inches, maybe not a couple inches, maybe just like the tip off of it, so it's a lot smaller, so it's not like the size of the jig. Some people do it, some people don't. I would. That's my personal preference. That's what it looks like. You can just. It has a pretty big presence because it's such a massive jig, really. And I personally wouldn't go if you're going for smallmouth. I personally wouldn't use the jig. This big of a trailer. This is like a smallmouth trailer. Not a smallmouth, a largemouth trailer. Just because of how massive it is, really. We're gonna move on to the next one. We'll put this back in the box. We are talking about, so we've got some pumpkin seed Cincos. I'm just putting some things away real quick. So we have some pumpkin seed Cincos. My friend Breck, the one who was in the Murray Lake video, his friend makes these, and he gave me some to test out. I use these a lot for Texas rigs, wacky rigs, everything in between. They're pumpkin seed. They're actually pretty nice. I almost got my PB on them. I got these M-War monkey with a rods. These are either like cotton candy, like pink. I really don't know what. There's no color on them. But these are swim baits, if you can't tell by the tail. Jig heads. Put jig heads on them. Maybe like a small jig head. You could feed it through the top. Like so. Or not like so, because you guys can't see it. But I'm sure you guys know how to feed a worm. Kind of like this. I just have it swim behind. Can hook it up if I want to. I didn't really do it. I just kind of could have put like an extra, maybe like 1/4 of an inch onto the hook. But yeah, we got those, and then we're gonna go on to some Ned rigs. Let me close this up real quick. We got Ned rigs. They're perch colored. I haven't opened these up either. They're Ralph brand. Sorry, my voice is a little shaky. This is one of the, like I said, a couple of my first times just talking with someone, not someone, people, because, yeah, usually I'd have my friend Breck, but he isn't. He's working at his church right now. I definitely did that wrong. Hold on. Come on. Alright, it's close enough. If you haven't seen a Ned rig head before, I mean, I don't really have any personally. So, I have a jig head right now. I'm not going to use these till I have a Ned rig head, but this is what they look like. It's kind of like, I really don't know how to describe it. But that's those. And then we're going to get into the hard plastics, or lures, as some might say. And this is the first box. these are my crankbaits. We're going to start off with this one. This is a red square bill crankbait. It's a pretty cheap one. I kind of just bought it just to test it out. This isn't my main crankbait. It was a 2-in-1 package with this one. It came with this. It's a smaller, like, prey perched looking crankbait. Not really what I want to talk about. But this is my main crankbait. I took it off of my bait caster over there. This is a square bill crankbait by this brand right here, Ralph. Pretty good brand if any of you guys have fished before. I love it. It's caught in... I've caught bass on crankbaits. Not that crankbait in particularly. Let's move on to the jigs and chatterbaits. So this is the Googan Juicy jig. I got this from Mystery Tackle Box. Pretty nice jig. This is basically like it. It's an off-brand. It is not the Juicy jig by all means, but it's still a good one. This is a football jig, pumpkin seed football jig. It's pretty nice. I have a white chatterbait and a, like, I don't know what the color is, but this is another chatterbait. I had a thunder cricket, but it got stolen by a log. It's happened to you guys before. This is a lunkerhead spinning bait. It's pretty nice. I caught my first pike on this. A little green swim bait. Green swim bait. A lunkerhead frog. So it's pretty nice. We got a jerk bait. This is another one I got from Meyer. I'm going to be going to Cabela's or Bass Pro Shops. I'll be going there soon. I just don't know exactly when. And stay tuned for that video, because I am going to drop some money on stuff. This is a little spinner. I don't know. I kind of just like catching bluegill on it. This is another spinner. This is for smaller pike or bass. And then we got all the hooks, knobs, whistles, like all the hooker-upper things, the swivels. And then we'll move on to the rods. So we're going to move on to the rods now. We're going to move on to the rods. This is the first rod. This is an Abu Garcia rod. Oh, let me get under this real quick. Okay. So this is an Abu Garcia rod. This is an older one, if you couldn't tell. It is indeed Abu Garcia. It says it right there. I'm not lying. This holds a special place in my heart, because this is my first bait caster ever. And this has an ugly Shakespeare ugly stick rod. It's pretty nice. Let me get the stats for you. It's a medium. The action's medium. It's a 7-foot rod. Oh, there's a really nice rod. We're gonna get one. So I have one bait caster and 3 spinning rods. This is another one. I was fishing this. So I was fishing this at the pond, and not the pond, the Murray Lake. This is my Ugly Stick, Shakespeare Ugly Stick GX2 rod. It's a spinning reel. This is a rod and reel combo. It's a medium action. It's a 5 foot 6 inch rod. It's pretty nice. I have fluorocarbon. I also have fluorocarbon on it with my bait caster. This rod right here. This is my bluegill rod. It's a pretty old one, but it's still a rod, guys. It's a spinning rod. This was not a rod and reel combo. I kind of just got it. This is my newest rod to the collection. This is a collapsible rod and reel combo. And I don't know the exact height, but this is probably maybe a 6 foot rod, just comparing it to myself. Maybe like, yeah, probably a 6 foot rod, but it's collapsible. It's got the collapsible thingies. I really don't know what to call them. This has some braid on it. It's got the Power Pro 15-pound test braid. An absolute beast.